Hello viewers, welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button and be a part of our family. The 10 most popular shows on HBO Max right now. As we predicted a month ago, the most popular show on HBO and Max right now is House of the Dragon. That wasn't a hard guess to make, given the enduring popularity of Game of Thrones. The prequel series may not be the cultural juggernaut that its predecessor was, but there's a reason why a second spin-off series, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, is currently filming for a 2025 debut. The real shock of the month is that Smiling Friends has climbed to number 2 on this list. At the far end of the rankings is My Adventures with Superman, an updated take on DC's hero. Most of the stuff in between are reality shows from the Discovery networks. It's not the most riveting programming selection, but they are taking up the top slots for now.
Lois, these are the new interns. I want you to show them the ropes and
They can help me with the story!
Every generation gets their own Man of Steel, but My Adventures with Superman is the most anime-inspired take yet on the iconic hero. Season 2 picks up with Clark's secret revealed to his closest friends, Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen, while Clark romances the former. But Superman's enemies are lining up to take him down in the name of national security. As an added complication, Lois' father, General Sam Lane, is a little too close to learning Clark's secret than he'd like. Additionally, Clark's search for his cousin, Kara, may have unintended consequences for his friends and the entire world.
This is supposed to be a happy pregnancy and I'm not happy. I can't take it.
If you've ever seen MTV's Teen Mom, then the premise of Unexpected will not be that shocking. This reality show takes a more serious approach to the subject matter as teen mothers and young fathers have to come to terms about what they've gotten themselves into. Having a baby doesn't just affect the underage parents in a vacuum. It affects everyone in the family, and raises some big questions about whether teenagers can handle the pressure that comes with raising young ones of their own. Summer Baking Championship is back for a second season, and it may be one of the most wholesome shows on Max that isn't Sesame Street. This is a baking competition series that pits 10 of the top cooks in America against each other on a weekly basis before crowning a winner at the very end. The vast majority of us at home can't match the culinary skills on display here. But it sure is fun to watch the masters at work. April 2024 marks the 10th anniversary of Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, and Comedy Central is probably still kicking itself that Oliver wasn't signed to take over The Daily Show from Jon Stewart. Oliver has had staying power in the realm of late-night comedy and politics, and his series continues to be among the most popular shows on HBO and Max. Presidential election years tend to bring out the best of Oliver, and 2024's election cycle is already poised to be strange. It's hard to come up with great comedy when reality is so absurd, but Oliver and his collaborators have been keeping us laughing for years. Before this century, social media influencers weren't really a thing. But as far back as anyone can remember, there have always been murderers. Deadly Influence, The Social Media Murders is a true crime series for the digital age that focuses on stories about influencers who have a brush with true fame before things go terribly wrong. Sometimes the subjects are the victims, and other times, they're the perpetrators of the crime. Some things run in the family, and for the Galvins, that includes mental illness. Six Schizophrenic Brothers is a documentary that follows the Galvin family's story through multiple generations as the specter of schizophrenia looms over them. Out of 12 siblings, 6 of the brothers were schizophrenic. And it's a cycle that seems doomed to repeat itself even when the family knows what to look for. Who would have ever thought that couples who barely know each other and only got married for a reality show or a green card may not last? 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, is yet another spin-off in the 90 Day Fiancé universe, which is actually what Discovery calls it. As you may have guessed, most of the couples here are long past the honeymoon phase and contemplating drastic action, even if it means splitting up. Are you wondering what the difference is between 90 Day Fiancé and 90 Day Fiancé, the other way? This show covers couples where the American partner, male or female, moves to a foreign country to be with the person they love after a brief courtship in front of the cameras. Warner Brothers Discovery actually describes spin-offs like this as being a part of the 90 Day universe. We're already dreading the crossovers in this shared universe. Smiling Friends is kind of a throwback to the earliest Adult Swim animated shows with its crude and occasionally grotesque character designs, as well as its shifting animation styles. The show follows Pim, Charlie, Alan, and Gleb, a group of employees who work for a company that's dedicated to spreading happiness and making their clients feel joy again. Unfortunately for the group, helping their clients is always more complicated than they initially believed. And their misadventures often take some bizarre turns that bring the series to some truly offbeat places. The stakes have escalated in House of the Dragon Season 2, and the Game of Thrones prequel series has jumped into a Targaryen civil war. The birthright of Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen, Emma Darcy, has been stolen by her half-brother, King Aegon II Targaryen, Tom Glencairn. But the real battle of the wills is between Rhaenyra and her former friend, Dowager Queen Alicent Hightower, Olivia Cook. Atrocities have been committed on both sides even before the dragons have come out to play. Now, Rhaenyra can't even count on her husband, Daemon Targaryen, Matt Smith. And if they can't stand together, they may fall apart.